everybody, welcome back to Instructional Insights. I'm Basil.
And Tyler here.
Welcome back. So today we're talking about apps. Remember our previous talk where we talked about the use of apps in classrooms and in teaching. And today we're going to focus on two apps that we checked out and test drived for a while. So we're talking about...
we're going to talk about Kahoot and Padlet.
So you can find the description, or the links rather, to these apps down in the description box below.
Yeah, so we'll talk about Kahoot a little bit first. And I think this is really cool. It's something that you can kind of make a little game that could be used for review or for assessing their prior knowledge. And it's pretty neat. Everyone kind of logs in on their phone, and you have the game made, kind of a trivia game already set up that you can review your material. And you can, and the thing is with this, it's going to show how many got it right, how many got it wrong, and so on, and kind of who's in the lead. So there's a little bit of competition as well when they're playing the game. The quickest person to get the answer, and if it's correct, you're going to get more points. Now, the cool thing that teacher can do with this is use it for some formative assessment. They can see who's getting them wrong, and they can see if there's a larger number in the class that got that one wrong. They might want to spend a little more time on that question to review. So this is pretty neat. Also, it's fun. It brings the competition out. It's easy to use, quick to make questions, and get ready to use it. And the cool thing is, it's a great tool for either assessing the prior knowledge or reviewing.
All right, so let's talk about 2 or 3 things about it. First, you said the interface. It's easy. It's easy to set up. It's easy, let's say, for somebody that feels less comfortable with technology, they would be able to set it up easily.
Absolutely. It tells you exactly what to do here and here. You make a new one, and then it just gives a PIN code. And if people are going to play your game, your Kahoot, they just need that PIN code and put it in. It'll come up right on their phone.
All right. So the interface, easy to use. All right. The look, fun.
Yes.
The look, fun.
Fun music playing, upbeat. It's
all right,
nice.
so that's a fun thing to use. All right, so would you say it's good for even high school, the higher grades?
Oh, absolutely. It would be even good for adults.
Okay.
Like, this is this is a cool,
really
cool
a fun app. All right, so try out Kahoot. You'll see the link in the description box. The second one, the second app we
was Padlet.
Padlet. All right, so what do you think of Padlet?
It was good. It's really interesting. I'm not as familiar with it as Kahoot, but I just took a check on it last night, and it's kind of just like a giant canvas.
Yes,
is what you have.
That's right.
Yeah. Do you know a little more?
Yeah.
About that
I checked
one?
it out. So basically, it's a giant canvas. You can sort of stick a sticky on the Padlet, and then everybody can contribute, and it links to it and ask questions and so on and so on and so on. The problem I have with it is it's very repetitive. It's something that's been done before. So you can find a million apps that does the same thing. And remember yesterday when we talked about sometimes using a piece of paper is easier. That's one of the examples. So Padlet, it's okay. It's okay, especially when you think about students afraid to ask questions. They can do it this way without sort of being identified.
So it would be anonymous if you're sharing?
Exactly, yes. So if you choose to be so. But to me, it's not, for example, like Kahoot.
Right.
Such a wonderful app that you can introduce in your classroom. To me, it's free. You get a free version. You get the paid version. I wouldn't pay money for the paid version.
Okay.
Especially with us within China, I find that apps like WeChat, it does the same thing, which everybody's got and everybody knows how to use. So it's just easier to use WeChat and create a group chat in WeChat, and everybody does the same thing. So it repeats something that other apps already is doing.
Right, and WeChat's kind of like a Facebook in China, but you can set it so there's some more privacy. So
exactly.
Not all the students are seeing into your life all the time. So
so it's quite interesting if we look at these two apps, how some of the one can enhance a classroom and the other one is it's okay. Is it making a big difference? maybe you find it different. Maybe you use Padlet in a different way, and tell us about it.
Yeah, we want to see did you use these apps before, and if you did, let us know what you think.
Yes.
Yeah.
One more thing that I want to say before we go. How did you find Kahoot in terms of internet speed? Did you have any problems with that?
No problems. It worked well. It might take a second if everyone's using it for the first time to put in that code and make sure they're in the right room. But after that, it went smooth as a button. So really, you're probably gonna have the questions on a screen too in front of the class.
Yeah, of
so
course.
then the students can just click their answer on their phone.
Yeah.
But no, after they're in, and it was good.
All right. Well, guys, tell us about the apps you use and give us some feedback. See you next time.
Thanks, folks.